feel like growing up as a black British, it was still, you know, the old people clutching their bags when you walk past them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was, we were just grouped in a way that wasn't so nice. That's part of being black British. You know what I'm saying? That the Chinese man come to the barber shop and he's got all the movies. Like, okay, my experience in Jamaica, it let me know that there's more yardies here than in Jamaica. Because you know what?
Really?
Jamaicans are calm. Honestly, in Ghana, in the studio session with Ray, and she was telling me about, oh yeah, Fuse man, you got bare bangers. Like, I remember I was in school and I was like, what? African raw. She's like, I was in school listening to your music. I'm like, raw. Hey, how old are you, Ray?
Kaylee Golding.
It's Represent. I'm Kaylee Golding, joined by the one, the only Fuse ODG.
Ra ra ra. Aye. Welcome, Kaylee.
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. First time I've met you. How?
Yeah, well, it feels like we met already.
Yeah.
Actually, it feels like we have. Might be the accent, like.
It's the Brummy in me. I can chat to anyone. That's why.
I was thinking, bro, where's the accent from? Like, okay, Birmingham. Okay.
Are you not good with accents? Can you not?
Nah,
spot them?
I'm terrible at accents. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I just think, right, like, where's that from? Like, I'm always asking questions. Like, I always want to know though, but I'm still not gonna remember next time I hear the accent because I've been to Birmingham like many times.
That's what I don't understand, because you must be well travelled across the UK from touring.
Listen, Birmingham's one of my favorite places to get lit, you know. But
I love this first. I was saying to you off mic, I never know what I'm gonna get when we discuss Birmingham with artists. I never know.
Nah, Birmingham's lit, man. I love it there. I love it.
What is your favourite city though in the UK to perform?
Wow. Nah, Birmingham was actually one of the best places, you know, during the tour.
Look at us.
Because even the after party was so lit. Manchester's lit as well. You know what? Yeah, I had a good time in Bristol. I know it's random.
Really?
Yeah, I actually had a good time in Bristol, and I know it sounds random, like, but yeah.
In Bristol?
In Bristol, it was actually lit, and Glasgow as well. Glasgow.
I've heard good things about Glasgow.
Yeah, but you know, I didn't want to say the bait cities, man, but Bristol knows how to get lit too.
Okay, not Bristol.
You weren't expecting that, was you?
I was not expecting that. I've got one.
You was expecting Liverpool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Liverpool.
Liverpool is actually one of my favorite cities.
Them lot are too wild though.
Listen, when you're Liverpool is like a world of its own. Like, I feel like just like how Londoners are, you know, love their city, Liverpool is also, because it has everything there. Yeah. You know, so yeah, Liverpool is also one of my favorite places to perform. They are so loud. They're so loud, but I love it.
But what you must really enjoy though, I feel like everyone knows your back catalogue. So wherever you go, whether they're a big fan or not, they know the tunes.
They know the music, yeah. Whether you like it or not.
Not whether you like it or not.
Nah. It's always lit every time I'm on stage, right? Because we just got back-to-back hits for the people, then, man. So
all right, back-to-back hits in that.
Energy. Yeah, come on now. Classic bangers.
Oh, you make me love how you just said as well that Londoners love their cities. Do they though? Because everyone just moans at London's bad vibes.
Yeah, but they still love being from London, even though we might not say hi to each other. Like, just the nod is enough. Like, cuz you say.
Even the nod and the smile though, it just doesn't go down
just
well.
The nod, man. Yeah, like, it's mad. Like, even when I've been spending a lot of time in Ghana, innit?
Yeah.
And just being back, like, and like I remember I was in Clapham. You know, Clapham is lit right now. It's just literally parked, like, waiting for my friend, and then this car just blacked out, just pulled up next to me, like, rolled the windows down. Then they nodded. They said, "Congratulations, fam." I go, "What?" I said, "Oh shoot!" Yeah, I didn't even know what they was congratulating me on, but I'm like, but yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks, my G. Alright, my G. Alright, love. Alright, one.
For a second, you're thinking, "Oh no, what's gonna happen? Where's this going?"
He rolled the window down and looked at me like, "Congratulations, fam." I said, "Rah." I said, "Safe, brother."
I can't deal with you, London lot, man.
I know, but that was love, That's a lot of love. He stopped in the middle of the road. Like, I had to deep it
love.
after. Like, I was like, "Rah," that was love still. Like, but in that moment, I was thinking, "Oh my gosh, I knew I didn't want to come out today."
It must be pressure to always look decent, though.
Yeah, but I'm always, every time. I love it though because it makes me feel good. Anyway, so I'm always ready. You know.
Always ready. Always looking good in that.
Always, man. I love looking lit, man. Come on.
So obviously you've been in the industry for a minute now. Like I was banging your tunes out in school.
Yeah. It's so weird when I hear people say that. You know, time has actually gone like that. It's been years. You're right.
Years. Not to make you feel old. I'm like years.
Oh my gosh! You know what? It actually feels weird. I was in Ghana in the studio session with Ray. Yeah. And she was telling me about, Fuse, man, you got bare bangers. Like, I remember I was in school and I was like, what? African raw. She's like, I was in school listening to your music. I'm like, raw. Hey, how old are you, Ray? But yeah, I get loads of those stories. It's actually been over 10 years since I've been in the game. Do you know what I'm saying? So imagine like, even if you're like, 25, you was like 15 when you heard Azonto. Do you know what I'm saying? It's actually crazy.
Oh, gosh, I remember that. And do you know what I think sick as well? Like, this is kind of difficult to say, but I think in school, especially in Birmingham, a lot of people didn't celebrate their African culture. In Birmingham, even if you was African, people were saying I was Jamaican. So when you dropped that, everyone that was African, suddenly they're like, I'm African. I was like, hold on 1 second, last week you was Jamaican.
That was the same in London as well.
Was it?
Everyone was claiming like Caribbean, Jamaican. But obviously when we came true now, you know, just making everything cool, you know, hearing our music everywhere. It just became a thing where we now part of the conversation, you know, because before it was all about dance hall and, do you know what I'm saying? So a lot of, you know, Ghanaians were, even Nigerians were acting like they weren't. But now, do you know what I'm saying? And now everything's different. Even now Jamaicans are saying they're Ghanaian because they are.
Yeah.
They are though.
Now bearing them and I'm like, I know your family.
But back in the day, we never had those conversations, you know? You know, my manager's actually Jamaican. But but now me and him, like, he's got in. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna claim that I'm Ghanaian now. Then.
No, I'm telling you, and I love it. And even when I'm in Jamaica now, it's like when you're talking to someone, as soon as you say you're from Ghana or like, you know, anywhere in Africa, they're like, their eyes just light up, their face just they're just like, I want to come. This is my dream to come there. So it's a great energy right now for like Africans and its diaspora, because that's what you are. You know, anybody of African descent, you know, you're part of the diaspora nation kind of thing. So it's a nice energy. Everybody wants to come and see where they're from. Everybody want to know where they're from. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's all because of the Afrobeats movement, everything that we've been doing to kind of instill pride and confidence in our people, you know. So it's a beautiful time.
1,000. Where did you find the confidence then to even start that movement? Because now it's great, everyone's on it, everyone's celebrating. But at the time when you started, it was not like that.
I know. Because imagine even like hearing someone say Azonto in London. I remember when I was like, like I got this song called Azonto, like, and people were like, what are you talking about, Azonto? What is that? Like, what's this guy talking about, fam? But yeah, that was so weird at the time, but I knew because I had already experienced the culture in Ghana myself. I had just come from Ghana, and I had the best time ever. So to me, I was just sharing my experience, and it wasn't nothing weird or new to me because I just experienced it, and I just wanted my people to also experience it. And that's what Azonto was about. That's what Antenna's about. Just me sharing my culture, and it just became part of a bigger movement of, you know, this is new Africa, where we now a nation of Africans who are proud of where we're from, and we're pushing a new movement, this new sound, Afrobeats, you know. So yeah, like it was just me sharing my culture and people just embracing it because it's just good vibes, good energy, makes you want to move. And then the man them now going to the raves and seeing gyal.
Listen, the man them in the rave, they're dancing more than us gyal them. The man them are getting with it. And
do you know what I noticed at that time as well? Like we're now having like these times, so we're now having like Afrobeats raves because that never used to happen. And I remember we'd do like a rave that's like Afrobeats, then we'd go to like a grime rave or like any other rave that weren't Afrobeats. And if you step on someone's shoe at those kind of raves, it's like, it's all mad. But then the Afrobeats one, like everyone is just like, it don't matter if you step on someone, it was just a whole different energy. And it just made me realize, like, is this how we've been living? Like, because I'm coming from an Afrobeats rave to this one, and it's a whole different energy. And I'm like, nah, like this is how it was. This is how it's been living in London. So the Afrobeats thing just changed the energy of how black people see each other now. Even when we meet and what we're talking about, you coming Ghana in December. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're having
Ghana
these kind of
December. Let's not. I need to find a way to be in Ghana in December.
Exactly. See what I mean? Like, it's a whole different dialogue going on now. Like, we're not even talking about running off to Miami. We're talking about running off to Ghana in December. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you need to come.
Is it as lit as what everyone makes out in December?
Listen, it's more than lit. I'm telling you, like, I don't think you ever get lit like this one because it's so active. It's like you be out like 8 p.m. and be back by 8 a.m. It's crazy. I know.
Not the 12-hour rave.
You need a holiday after that holiday.
You know them ones. The holiday's just been too much.
I'll tell you, it's mad.
Wow, that is crazy. Because obviously you was born in London, but then you spent years back in Ghana and then came back. I want to talk to you a little bit then about being Black British because there's a lot of conversation about what it is that means. What does being Black British mean to you?
Wow, that's a serious question because I don't see myself as Black British. I see myself as African who is British.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do. I see myself as an African who is British because being British is my nationality and being African is my origin. Yeah. Do you get it? So I feel like I always have to stay connected with my origin before my nationality because your origin makes your soul and your nationality makes your flesh. Yes. I don't know whether like that even makes sense.
It's a hard thing to get your head around though.
So the origin makes your soul in the sense that it's your DNA. It's who you are. If you're acting a certain way and you don't know why, knowing your history will tell you that, and that's your origin. And your nationality is your flesh. It's how you dress. Yeah. It's the visuals, how people see you. Do you understand? It's like it's more. I guess it's more tangible and it's more physical. But your origin is more spiritual. So I see myself as an African who is British. So being British, as an African. I mean, I grew up on the council estate. Do you know what I'm saying? Where we used to do a lot of community projects because them were just outside, just getting up to nothing. So we just decided to do our own thing and try and change the perception of how Black British teenagers were seen in the UK. So I don't know. Being Black British is just us, the them sticking together. But for me, it's more pain than joy. Okay. Because I feel like growing up as a Black British, it was still, the old people clutching their bags when you walk past them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we were just grouped in a way that wasn't so nice as Black people. And we're still going through it. Do you know what I'm saying? But what made it an experience that was, the nicer side of it was the culture. Yeah. Do you understand? Which is like, the grime, even UK hip hop. Do you understand? Like that's what made the raves, the shrubs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's we actually put soul into being British. We put soul into the flesh. Do you understand? So now to me, being Black British, it goes a lot deeper for me, just because I'm more connected with my origin. Do you understand? So I have to look at it from a different perspective. But what does it mean to you? Because I would love to hear that.
I've been thinking about it so much, Like I've been thinking about it so much because I've got like even like friends and we have these discussions and they're just like, I don't feel like I'm British, but then we've spent our whole life here. So realistically, you are still British. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of people, I don't know, I think they disconnect because it does come with a lot of pain and a lot of experiences that may not have been positive. Yeah. But then also, for me, there is experiences that are positive. Yeah, of course. Do you know what I mean? Course. Like the music, as you said, the culture. And I feel like being Black British is a whole separate culture to being British. And that is something that if we celebrate together.
Of course.
Then,
Yeah, no, we can't. We have to tell that story. Because once we tell it, we'll be able to improve it. Yes. Do you get it? In terms of the pain part, the joy and the good side as well. Because even going to carnival, it's a vibe.
Yeah. Carnival is so good.
Like, should I say, when the weather's nice in London, like even the other day I went to get a local shape up because the beard was looking a bit raw. So I had to make it raw. So, but we got to the barbershop and the youths were just water fighting. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I got splashed and I got mad.
Did you get mad?
I got so mad. But I had to just fix myself real quick. I'm like, I need to lie. The youths are having fun, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just gave them a little cloth to clean my car because they did.
You did that?
I did, man. I'm like, clean it now, man. But I love that because that's culture. Just
Yeah.
seeing kids playing around, water fights and shooting each other, and the barbers the barbershop has allowed them to come and refill in there.
Wow.
Yeah, so I thought that was so nice. Do you know what I'm saying? I even caught a vibe with them, showed them the new single, that they started dancing to it.
Swear.
Yeah. I got that. We even recorded that. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram like probably this week. But yeah, I love that. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was just kids just being kids and being happy, which is we can't lose that.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? So if we do tell the British story the right way, we'll be able to shine a light on the positive side and the negative side and how we can improve it, because there is a lot of pain inside of it as well.
100.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I love it. I love being African who's British.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, you going back home. We spoke earlier about a lot of Londoners and people in the UK that just have never gone back to where they come from. I'm guilty. I'm half Jamaican. I've never been to Jamaica. I am
Oh
guilty.
my gosh.
I know. So how important
Oh
is it
my
to go
gosh.
back home to find your roots?
Do I even answer this question? You haven't even been to Jamaica.
I know, but that's what you need to tell me. No, I do need to go, but I was too scared to go on the flight. But now I've done a long haul flight. Next year, I'm going to go to Jamaica.
No, okay. It's to me is so important because I feel like me going back, I was able to find myself. I was able to, I saw a culture that resonated with me, and if I never went, I would have never known that I loved myself like that, because everyone looked like me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, bro, this makes sense. This is why I'm like this. Like, this is why sometimes I'm just so calm about things, because Ghanaians are so calm. So you get to see how your people are like.
Yeah.
And you just get time to understand who you are as a person. So for example, you going to Jamaica, it will just, okay, my experience in Jamaica, it let me know that there's more yardies here than in Jamaica. Because you know what?
Really?
Jamaicans are calm. Honestly, they were so nice. They were so calm.
And what you saying about British Jamaicans? We're not calm.
Yo, they were so nice and calm. I was like, wait a minute, like, you lot remind me of Ghanaians, actually. Do you know what I'm saying? But then I also got to see yardies in Jamaica. I did get to see I did get to see the aggressive ones. I was like, okay, you lot from Nigeria. So if you just go to Jamaica, it allowed me to see how similar we are in cultures.
Yeah.
Jamaica looked just like Ghana.
Swear.
Honestly, Ghana is a bit ahead of the minute, but no, not
Jamaica. We'll get there.
But no, visually Ghana's really killing it right now. But yeah, Jamaica literally looks like Ghana. Everything about it, I couldn't believe it. It even made me think like, raw, this is what you lot was trying to make fun of my country.
And it really was as well.
I was thinking, raw, you lot, this it is the same. Like, how dare you? Like, you're laughing about my country and you looks the same. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so it kind of it put things into perspective. Like, raw, like we're actually so similar in cultures, even in music, we're so similar. And it also, you could see like, oh, he's got Ghanaian kind of personalities, he's got Nigerian personalities. Like literally everything is just there. Because I also learned that 60% of Jamaicans were taken from Ghana.
Swear.
Yeah. So it's like you just get to learn about who you are.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better than finding yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? By actually going to where you're from. I even went to there's a place in Jamaica called the Maroon Land. Okay. Yeah, it's like more towns. It's got different towns, but they are the Maroons. And I don't know if you heard about the Maroons.
Nope.
Okay, and you're Jamaican.
I'm gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today. So the Maroons are like transported, enslaved Africans who escaped when they touched down.
Okay.
And they formed their own kind of tribe, but they went up the hills of Jamaica. So they're in the hills of Jamaica because it was easier for them to position themselves there because they were already trained in that terrain. Yeah. Right. So whenever the British tried to come up, they would be dead before they even get up there. So they left them alone. So the Maroons were the first people to gain independence, first people to gain independence even before Jamaica. Do you get it? So they were never really like under any form of like colonial westernized kind of rule. They were basically independent. They had their own constitution and had their own laws. Everything is just in-house. Yeah. So they were bosses, proper kings and queens, because they couldn't allow nobody else to run them out. So they were taken from Ghana. So everybody in every Maroon is a Ghanaian, because they came from Ghana and they formed their own society. So they actually speak Tree. This is in Jamaica, and a lot of Jamaicans don't know because they feel like it's a myth. They feel like, oh, do they really exist? But they actually exist in the hills of Jamaica. If you go to Moortown, so you can search Moortown, you go there, they look like any other Jamaican or whatever, but they also look Ghanaian and they can speak Tree. But it's not the same Tree that we speak. It's like a Tree that's like a few hundred years old, so it's like it's their own version.
Yeah.
Do you get it? But they say like a kwaba, which we say that they say Nyankimpong, we say Nyankopong.
Okay,
so that means
it's very
God.
similar,
Yeah, that means God. We say Nyankopong, they say Nyankimpong. They say Abeng, we say Abeng. That's horns. So like when they have someone important coming in, they blow their horns, like just to let the people in the town know that there's someone coming in. And we used to do that in Ghana, and we still do it culturally. So there's things that they do that we do in Ghana, where it's like, so the answers are there. And when I went there, I was more like, raw, these guys are like, they're Ghanaians, you look like my mom. The connection needs to happen, so they know that there's still a home for them to come to, because honestly, the culture is the only way they can actually find their way back, and they're trying to preserve it. So the Maroons are, this is history that you lot need to know, because like,
I feel like I'm in a history lesson
I'll tell you. So go to Moortown, you see like and yeah, they're just like you and I, but they just have their own constitution. They were independent before Jamaica was.
What?
So Nanny of the Maroon was one of the Maroons who's now on the Jamaican currency. She's actually on the Jamaican note. I don't remember which denomination, but she's on one of the notes. Yeah, it's crazy. So
What? I honestly feel like a history lesson.
So when you go to Jamaica, you get to find out where you're from. I'll tell you.
No, next year, I'm not even joking. Next year, I am going to Jamaica. And catch me in Ghana in December. I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah. Come to Ghana, man. You know, Ghana right now is so lit that you might forget to learn about where you're from.
I'm like, forget it. I'm coming back to Ghana again.
Yeah, you need to come again, like, do it properly, like.
Oh, honestly. Let's talk a little bit as well then about you and the fact you got married this year.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
the
April.
Wedding pictures.
It's lit in there.
Beautiful. Your wife, beautiful. Everything.
Yes, thank you.
So for anyone that is in a relationship and they're trying to actually get to that stage, they're like, I want to get married to this person, but how? What advice would you give? Give us some lessons.
I would just say, don't take anybody's advice. It's your journey. Yeah. Honestly, because what works for somebody might not work for you. But if you know that you love that person, then you do what it takes to make it work, because it's not easy, and it's nothing good is ever easy. Anyway, nothing that's worth it is ever easy. So I would say it's your journey. Just stay focused on you. Don't watch other people. And I feel like people watch other people too much. Like people watch people's socials and they feel like, oh, that's a happy couple. Like, why can't we be like that? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what they're going through. So you need to just focus on you and your journey, you and your partner, and definitely like have God inside of it, because this world is not easy, and just push through. Yeah. But then if you listen to me, you'd be taking my advice.
So don't listen. Don't listen. You're making me laugh. Is that laugh as well?
Wow.
Do you know what? I feel like navigating relationships, with social media is so long.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, I thought people have broken up for a year and they're still together on social media.
What? That's a thing.
I'm telling you, like, because they don't want people to know, like, in the eyes of the public. So they still got the archives, posted, and, you know what I'm saying, but they're not together in real life. So don't watch nobody on social media.
That definitely happens with Love Island as well. Like, no offense, I love. Do you watch Love Island?
No, you know what? I I try to.
Yeah.
I watched it when Priscilla was on because
yeah, big up Priscilla.
I love Priscilla, so I just watched the whole thing because she was on. Apart from that, I just see it and I'm like, cool. I always see them standing up like with some intense music. I was like, that's nice. That's nice.
But do you know what I've clocked? Yeah, every single time they all break up around the same time a year later.
It's crazy because it's business, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm like, you lot are contracted to be together. What is this?
It's business, but I love Love Island because it's love.
Yeah.
Who don't love love?
Yeah, I love love. I do love love. I'm not gonna lie. I am that person. I'm just like, I just want everyone to be in love and happy and all of that. Yeah. But I get that vibe from you and your music anyway, because all of your music, what I love about it is that it's just good vibes.
Yeah. Good
and happiness.
energy. Because I'm all about love, like self-love and also loving other people. You know, because I feel like if we all just loved ourselves and our households, then we all be happy when we come out. There wouldn't be no. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm all about good vibes, man. I just love feeling good. Do you know, I love being happy. I just love, you know, love.
Oh, stop it! I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, so bad.
But like, what uplifts you then? Is it music, food? What makes Fuse ODG happy?
I have to work out.
Yeah. Oh, swear.
I have to work out, man.
Every day.
I work out for the mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Like even if it's a jog or like a 15-minute workout, I have to work out. And I have to listen to music.
Yeah.
And just surround yourself with good people, man. I have a really good circle, good team. And you need to make time for yourself as well as if you're in a relationship, as well as your relationship, you need to also not forget that you was you before you got into your relationship. Do you understand? So you need to know how to also be you so you can be good enough to, you know, to be there for your partner. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, workout, music, good circle, good vibes, more music.
What's on your playlist? What do you listen to? Just you don't just bang out your own tunes left, right, center.
Nah, you know what? the other day I just had jazz.
Swear.
I was playing jazz, yeah, like, cause I feel like it helps me think. Do you know what I'm saying? And I love all different types of music. I love listening to drill. I love listening to Afro beats, obviously. I love hip hop. I love my classic hip hop.
Okay.
So I'd listen to jazz, which will calm me down or whatever I can think, work. And then I love listening to my classic hip hop songs, you know, songs that we grew up on, also classic grime as well. So the other day I was even listening to like, just old school, like, what song was it that I was listening to that just, you know, on Spotify you put on a song and it just starts playing like some next other song. So this random song I was listening to, do you remember this song, Product GMB, Cluck Cluck? No. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's not like it was a commercial song.
I'm like, am I supposed to know this song?
It's kind of it's that Cluck Cluck song is not really a commercial song, but I started by listening to like Wyclef, Two Wrongs. Yeah. Have you heard that one?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I have, but I don't know the words.
Yeah, cool. and then it just led on to like and this is random. Remember Gorilla Black?
Yes.
Oh, but I was thinking, wait, I thought I was listening to Biggie, but then I'm like, wait. This is best Gorilla Black. So we started playing all those back in the day, like Gorilla Black, like we started playing Mario. Like,
oh, I love Mario. Baby, you just don't get it. Stop it. I'll routines.
Yo, so yeah, I love listening to my old school hip hop. Then I love Tupac as well. So I love Damian Marley. I love Damian Marley. So actually, when I need that uplifting, I listen to like Damian Marley and Nas, Distant Relatives.
Yeah. Do you know what? I do notice a little bit of Caribbean influence in your music as well.
Oh yeah. Because we are the same. Honestly, it's in the DNA. This is what I'm saying about the origin. It's in the DNA. So I have that, and I also have the British, but the DNA you can't deny it. Do you know what I'm saying? So even when I've done a song with Damian Marley called Breathier. Yeah. And it's called Come Home. Like it's about our people coming back home. And just the conversation that me and Damien was having, it just felt like raw, like we all really need to just come together as one nation. Honestly, it just felt like that. And he was talking about what his father, obviously legendary, you know, Bob Marley, what his father vision was, which was all of us, you know, his father was all about love and us all just coming together and going back home and even investing. And Damien's dream is to retire in Ghana. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was so nice just having that kind of conversation and just, again, seeing the similarities between the cultures. Do you know what I'm saying? So definitely, like, I definitely have that, you know, Caribbean vibe inside of me because it came from, we're all from Africa.
It makes sense.
Do you know what I'm saying? If you come to Ghana, yeah, you will see these.
I'm
The dancehall artists, yeah, and they sound just like Jamaicans.
Swear.
promise
Wait, dancehall artists in Ghana?
In Ghana. Oh my gosh, you don't know?
I don't know.
It's a whole dancehall nation
Swear.
in Ghana, and it's crazy.
Because I know there's a massive
They
drill
don't call
scene
themselves
there.
Afrobeats. Oh, they're dancehall artists. Dancehall artists. It's mad.
I'm going to have to look into this.
Yeah, dancehall artists. Still, it's crazy.
That is mad. That is mad. I've got a random question for you now, though. I was just thinking, so you know how you have like 10 vs 10 or versus battles? It's a big thing that blew up in the pandemic.
Yeah.
Who do you think that you could go head to head with for a versus? 'Cause I don't even know, you know.
Yeah, I don't even know myself.
And it has to be fair as well.
Yeah, it has to be fair as well. I know. I honestly, I don't know anybody who's had a journey that's similar to mine.
No.
That's the thing. We was having this conversation the other day with Femi because they did this documentary about the evolution of black music.
Yes.
And obviously, yeah, they approached me to be part, and they asked me a similar question. And the closest person that we could think of was Afro B.
Really?
In terms of like being British.
Yeah, yeah.
And of African origin and making Afro beats and kind of the barriers
Yeah.
that they broke with the music. But even he hasn't got a catalogue.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think that's not fair.
Yeah, but he did break barriers.
Yeah, no,
He
for
did,
sure.
He did break barriers. So yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna be thinking about that all
Yeah.
night now, you know. But that was just like how when they did the WizKid versus Vibes, and I was just like, that doesn't even make sense. That didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that didn't make sense, man. That definitely you can't. You just can't compare certain artists because their
No.
catalog Vibes is crazy.
Vibes Cartel.
That guy is still the biggest artist in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know that. Literally, you jump in a taxi, you hear Vibes.
I'm not surprised. He is just like the catalog that he has, and even the songs that you forget about.
Listen,
You just forget.
but he's still reigning in Jamaica. Like every time I'm there, it's still him. Like Vibes had the hospital appointment and shut down the whole place. Like I said, "Raw, this is mad." Yeah, nah, he's really the king. Trust me. But yeah, nah, you kind of got to look at different things before you you kind of match the versus thing. But Mr. Easy is a good one though. I really like Mr. Easy.
Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like you and Mr. Easy could, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Easy.
I feel like you'd win though. I'm not gonna. But it'd be a good listen though. It'd be a good. That's not even me just gassing you, but I feel like it'd be a good listen though. I'd enjoy that.
Yeah,
I'd definitely enjoy
Easy's
that.
Easy's done amazingly well in terms of even his collaborations and you know. But yeah, even for him, like it's bad. Like me and him have this conversation all the time. He's like he always feels like he's following my blueprint.
I swear.
Yeah, and then someone else even said to me, "Oh right, Easy's about to get married." And I say, "Yeah, I could." I was like, "I could."
Oh my.
That's my guy. I love him so much, man.
Oh, big up, Mr. Easy.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about the new track then. What it do?
What did you do?
Out now.
One time.
Yes.
Yes, man. So what it do is literally a fun vibe. It's a song that's supposed to make you dance, you know, just like a Fuse ODG vibe, but we flipped it a little bit. You can hear the dancehall vibe in there, do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a song that I recorded in Ghana. The producer is actually from Amsterdam. So, Amsterdam got this music, they call it bubble music, where it's got this bounce. This is the bounce for it, like that reggaeton kind of bounce. And yeah, so that's the vibe that we went for on this one. You know, just because me as an artist, I've just done so many different types of sounds and vibes. I just like diving into the different worlds of music.
Yeah.
And what it do, just smashed it. I just went raw on it.
Yes, sir, you went crazy. Wait, so do you always like to go back home to create your tunes then?
Yes, I love, because that's where my inspiration is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I always love recording there. sometimes I even wait to record.
Swear.
Yeah.
Okay, that
But
makes
saying
sense,
that, I've made a lot of bangers in London.
Yeah.
As well. But yeah, and I also record on the road as well. So, but yeah, What They Do was recorded in Ghana, produced by an Amsterdam producer, and shot in London.
Okay.
So now that's an African who's British.
Yeah. Also, as well, like obviously the music video, good vibes, dancing. You've also got TikToker Knife on there as well. Nife, not me pronouncing names wrong as always.
That's why you need to call God.
Are you enjoying TikTok at the moment? Because also Antenna made a resurgence.
Crazy. It was
as
number
well.
one on TikTok. Oh yeah, in like November, October. But yeah, I'm loving the TikTok vibes. You know, it's a lot of routines. I feel like it's a lot more simplified. Than how dance used to be, if you know what I mean. I feel like TikTok is like one where I feel like the real dancers are just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? They're just gonna be like, what you lot there, like that kind of thing.
But they make up the routines though, and we just follow.
No, yes, they write the routines and everybody else. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot more simplified than how dance used to be, so everybody else can follow. So people like me can follow. I'm not like the best dancer. You know
but your music makes sense for TikTok as well.
Oh yeah. There's so much content through my music. Like when you click on the tag, and it's just people just dancing, having a great time, and that's what my music is supposed to be about. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And someone even pointed out that we were one of the first people to even do a challenge, because we did Antenna dance. You know, when Antenna came out, we did this challenge. It wasn't even called a challenge at the time. It was a competition where you had to team up with someone and dance. You know, we had the couple dancing in Manchester. We did one in Manchester, then we had the two guys dancing on the train.
I just remember everyone just doing the dance anyway.
Yes, exactly. And people were just like joining in. We called it Antenna Dance, #Antenna Dance at that time. And that was one of the first ever challenges. Someone actually pointed that out, and it's true. It was one of the first before TikTok even existed.
Now that you're saying that, yeah,
because there was nothing else like that. There was nothing else like that.
Because that was just a movement that just happened. I remember, again, everyone in school was doing the dance, and it's sick as well, because you could easily say, it would be sick if that came out now with TikTok, but it's already blowing up on TikTok anyway.
Yeah, I know.
It
did
doesn't
that.
matter.
I know. People were saying, and then it blew up on TikTok, and it's still got so much millions of videos on TikTok, so it's crazy. But I love TikTok, man. I love all the vibes on there. Like when you're trying to go back, it doesn't let you exit, and it goes into another video, and you just end up on there. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a trap.
Wait, what do you watch on TikTok?
To be honest, I try not to go on TikTok because it's not so productive for me, because when you get on there, it takes a while before you get
That is it.
So I try not to go on TikTok. So it's usually like a link that someone sent. That's funny. You click on it, I watch it, exit. Then it takes me to another video. just end up being on there for like fate. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I love it. You know, but it's not productive. Like TikTok is like, and I'm never like, oh, let me go on TikTok and enjoy myself. It's you just end up on there.
It's so funny. It's so funny the way we all talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like something that we all shouldn't be doing, but we all do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, right. Let everyone know where they can check out the new single.
Yes, What It Do is out right now. Video's out. I think it was live from yesterday. Go and check out on YouTube. It's out on every single streaming platform: Spotify, Apple, Amazon, everywhere. Even remember the Chinese man. They studied the DVDs. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That's part of being black British.
So you know, people sell their mixtapes around on the high street, and people be saying, listen, I saw one guy selling it.
I used to sell CDs.
I'm so sorry, but I have to laugh because I saw one man the other day, and he was still trying to sell his mixtape.
You're
I said,
joking.
who's got a CD player?
Was it a memory stick or CD?
CD.
Oh my god.
I ain't got no CD player for
He
you.
should be trying to airdrop it to you, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he should just post up and just look for people's airdrops and just blast it.
And it's when you get home and you get a CD and there's nothing on the CD. That was a ghetto. I was ready for like a little bashment mix. I get in.
Oh, you actually got the CD?
Yeah, no, not from him, but back in the day. Back in the day, yeah, from DJs, I used to pay, be like, okay, cool, it's gonna be a nice little bashment mix on there. I get home and there's nothing on the CD.
I know. But that's part of being black British. You know what I'm saying? That the Chinese man come to the barber shop and he's got all the movies. Like, but actually, I used to also sell like CDs on my music. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've hustled through different times.
Like you actually like on the streets, you were selling your CD.
Yeah, on the streets, tooting.
Okay, right. Okay, 1 second. So we're on the streets now. You've got your CD. Sell me your CD. What do you do?
I'll be like, oh, excuse me, what? Do you like and at the time it's like, do you like grime, hip hop, like?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, yeah, and they're still trying to walk off. I'm like, oh, like, check this out, man. Yo, you're gonna like this one still, like, do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we have a speaker, so we start playing the music.
You're like, you go listen to me.
Start playing the music, and then it's just like, this guy's just crazy. Like, then it's just from them thinking I'm crazy, we just start a conversation. Because it's like, yo, I'm like, yeah, just take it. So I actually have a few people who have sent me the CD that I actually gave to them from like 15 years ago.
And they still got
and
it.
they still got it. And I know that's going to be expensive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause it's like a 5-track CD, which I obviously original music, and they still got that copy because they bumped into me and I gave it to them. Yeah, it's mad still. And they've seen the journey from then till now, and it's crazy.
Okay, I feel bad for laughing. That's quite sick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't laugh too hard, you know. Like, ease up, my G. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, don't let me. You know what I'm saying? You in London now, cuz. You in London.
I will pull up with the car
and roll the window down.
and then I'll be like,
Congratulations.
You're sick, my guy. Don't make me get the car.
You know what I'm saying, cuz?
Oh, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Kaylee, man. This was fun.
I'm glad that you enjoyed. I feel so happy now.
I know, innit?
Kaylee Golding.